Relations and servitization goes hand in hand. Perhaps the most important thing to emphasize when it comes to servitization is to establish and maintain a relationship between the company and their customer base through broader offerings. Succeeding with servitization depends very much about the ability of creating a deep understanding of the customer, its processes and its business, because it is a prerequisite for understanding and working with value and value creation. And it is almost impossible to create a deep understanding of the customer without a relationship, so they really go hand in hand. Central questions when it comes to relationships are: how can we build a relationship that enables efficient sales, but also allows a joint development that benefits all involved actors over time? And how can we create an understanding of each other and therefore a better matching between needs and offers to ultimately create more value for all stakeholders involved? One way of creating a closer relationship with customers or other actors are to offer a service platform. The prime goal of service platforms is to function as a venue for innovative, effective and efficient service exchange. Therefore, service platforms can be seen as serving actors in the day-to-day work, and they are characterized by the opportunities for ongoing interactions between the firm and its customers. We often call this interaction resource integration, since it is resources such as knowledge and skills that are exchanged and integrated on the platform. Research conducted at the Service Research Center have found that modules such as resources, integrations, service processes and value propositions are important parts of a service platform. Servitization, as you know, is about the creation and offering of advanced services, and by creating advanced services as a service platform, it becomes possible to focus on the aspects that are important to develop and to deliver these types of services successfully. Basically, the firm needs to involve itself in the value creation of the customer. That is, to focus on what we call value co-creation. Through the different types of modules that builds up the service platform, the value co-creation can take place in various ways. The interaction with customers need to be continuously in order to build a strong relationship and learn as much as possible about the customer's activities and its processes. It is necessary to spend much more time and effort on getting to know the customers than what product-oriented firms normally do. When studied a company's offering of a remote service, we found that the remote service per se offered the manufacturing firm integration opportunities, since it gave the sales for actual facts and figures about the customer's processes to use for discussion on a regular basis. It also helped the manufacturing firm achieve a holistic view of the customer's processes, as it implies close cooperation between the manufacturer and its customers, not only at a given point in time, but also over a longer period of cooperation. By continuous interaction with the customer, service process modules that create value for both the customer and the firm can be developed. An engineer at one of our studied firms once explained that he was analyzing data from a remote service when he realized that an important bolt was about to separate from the machine. By noticing this in time, he was able to solve the problem before the bolt actually failed, thereby preventing a major breakdown that would have been very expensive for the customer. In addition, the engineer was able to ensure that a stronger bolt would be used for future machines. So the remote service in this case was also able to lead to service improvements for the manufacturer, which ensures that better value in use can be promised in future value propositions. Through servitization, firms are moving down the distribution chain. This means that we also need to understand the customer's customer, the end users, and try to understand their problems and their needs. So, relationships with customers and other actors are very important to manage and to understand in order to succeed with servitization.